Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a little bit of a Q&A, so that way hopefully you guys can get to know a little bit more about me, my background, and why I'm doing this channel. Alright, let's get into some questions. So these questions are coming from a few of my social media platforms, whether that be Instagram or Snapchat. If you guys want to follow me on either, I'll leave them down in the description below. Okay, let's start with the basics first. What is your name? My name is Emily. My username on here is MK1385. It's basically like a mashup of my first name and my last name and just some random numbers. Where are you from? I live in Wisconsin. I was technically born in Connecticut, and I lived in South Carolina for a good portion of my life as well. How tall are you? I am 5'7" 3/4", so like basically 5'8". How old are you? I am 20. I turn 21 January 2nd, so that might be a little bit of a vlog. We'll see. How many siblings do I have? Technically, I have 1, 2, 3, 4 siblings, and I kind of count another one, so 5. Is this your first channel? So this is not my first channel. Some of you might know me from high school. If you do, hi. If you don't, I used to do a lot of video broadcasting, video editing classes, and I actually made a YouTube channel for my original film class. I do still use the banner that I made, so the banner on this YouTube channel is actually the banner that I made in high school. So no, this is not my first YouTube channel. Okay, here's a good one. These are more YouTube related questions. What challenges have you faced so far as a new YouTuber? So I'm really just trying to stick to this upload schedule of Tuesdays and Fridays. For those of you who don't know, I am in college and I do have classes on Tuesdays. So I've found that Tuesdays can be a little bit busier. So sitting down to film a video can be difficult. So like right now, I'm gonna be posting this tonight, but I'm actually filming it at like 5:20. So I'm gonna be editing and then posting it. Hopefully it'll be posted before 8 p.m. What strategies are you using to grow your channel and gain subscribers? So for me, anytime I post a video, as embarrassing as it may be, I always post it on my social media. So like I post it on my Snapchat, my Instagram, my Facebook, all of that, so that way I can get more engagement on my videos, and that way I can hopefully reach a larger audience. What software do you use to edit your videos? I like Adobe Premiere Pro to edit my videos, and then for my thumbnails, I use the Adobe Photoshop. Did you have any doubts or hesitation before filming your first video? Absolutely. I didn't necessarily feel like super comfortable posting online, but my boyfriend and I decided that this is what we were gonna do. We were gonna try to start it up, and I had already had some experience, and I was like, you know what? I'm out of high school now. Like, I don't really care if people are gonna judge me for posting videos. And so I just kind of took a breath and hit publish, and here we are. Now I'm on my 5th video. Did your first video meet your expectations in terms of views and engagement? No, I thought I'd get like maybe 5 views, and my first video has like 200 something views, which is like insane to me. That makes no sense. Apparently it was just a really good topic for the time. It was back to school, and lots of people going to college wanted to know what you're packing, and that was my very first video that I posted on this channel, so I feel like my expectations were definitely exceeded when it came to my first video. Okay, so these questions are more about my personal background. What is my cultural background and heritage? So obviously I'm Caucasian. I am a good mixture of French, German, and honestly, I have no idea. What is your educational background? So I graduated high school, and now I am part-time in college. I am hopefully going for my nursing degree. I don't necessarily want to be a nurse. I'd like to be a doctor, but I'm hoping to get my bachelor's degree in nursing just in case I decide that I don't want to continue with school. And then I also have like training in school that I did with the Navy. Are you currently working or studying in addition to YouTube? So yes, I am studying. I just said I am in college part-time. I'm doing 3 classes this semester. I normally take about 2 to 3 each semester. I am full-time active duty, so Monday through Friday I am on our base. It's really an NRC, it's a reserve center that I happen to be staff at. I go there Monday through Friday, and then I work about every other weekend to every third weekend at a pediatric clinic, which was my civilian job prior to going active duty. Do you have any pets? If so, what are their names? Yes, I do have pets. I have my very first dog. His name is Tucker. He's a golden retriever. I also have a tiny little Cavapoo. His name is Leo. And I have a tortoise. Her name is Frankie. And then we also have 2 cats in our house. We have one whose name is Milo, but nobody calls him that. We call him Kitty. And we have another cat named Martin. Are you a morning person or a night person? Growing up, I feel like I was definitely more of like a night owl. Like I'd stay up to like 11 or 12 or sometimes even like 1 in the morning. Now you will not find me awake after like 9 o'clock. It just won't happen. I'm very much a morning person. I like to get up in the morning. We go to the gym. I write my affirmations. I get my breakfast in and I start my day. I used to really struggle with this, but as of the past like year, I've really been more of a morning person. Is there anything interesting or unique about your personal background that you would like to share? Oh, here's a fun fact. I'm a vegetarian. I've been a vegetarian since I think I was like 9. So that's about 9 years. Yeah, it's just a personal preference. I don't really like eating meat. I didn't like the idea of killing animals, so I became a vegetarian. I was also vegan for 2 years in between there, but then I switched back to vegetarian because it just made more sense with my lifestyle. Are you a coffee person or a tea person? I'm definitely a coffee person. However, I will say right now it's September and Starbucks has their like pumpkin chai out. And I believe chai is a tea. Listen, I'm all about the pumpkin chai. So if it came down to that, like right in this second, right in this moment, I'm a tea person, but normally I am a coffee person. What is your favorite sport? So my favorite sport to watch, I would say, has to be baseball, which controversial, whatever. My favorite sport to play would be basketball. What is your comfort food? Alfredo. I love a good Alfredo pasta. It's so good. Either Alfredo or pesto. Oh gosh, what is your biggest fear? My biggest fear is frogs. I don't know. I had a bad experience. They're unpredictable. They're just gross. And I literally just cannot. Like, they give me so much anxiety. It's not even funny. My biggest fear is frogs. In my own opinion, do I think that aliens exist? Yeah. I mean, didn't like the government tell us that they did exist or something? Pretty sure they exist. Even before that, I thought like they probably do. I don't know. It just seems like it almost seems naive to think that we're like the only beings in the universe, you know what I mean? What's your favorite clothing fad or trend? My favorite clothing trend currently, I kind of like that people are bringing back yoga pants, but now they're like flared leggings instead of yoga pants, which is a whole nother topic for a whole nother video because that's ridiculous. But I do have to say I loved me some yoga pants when I was younger, and I definitely enjoy a good yoga pant now. Are you a winter person or a summer person? I am a in-between person. I like spring and I like fall. Winter is too cold. Summer is too hot. I said what I said. What conspiracy theory do you genuinely believe in? Oh, the Mandela effect, like the Berenstein versus Berenstein bear. It is most definitely Berenstein bears. So I have to go with that. That like there's something that happened. Some sort of shift. It's the Mandela effect. If you haven't heard of it, research it. Let me know in the comments down below if you think it's Berenstein bears or Berenstein bears. Let me know. Which Hogwarts house are you? I am technically a Ravenclaw, I guess. I don't really know what that means, but that's what I am. What is something about yourself that you want to change? My perspective. I can be a very negative person sometimes. I'm working on that right now. I know I recently did a video about like my positive affirmations. I've been writing those every single morning. I've really been working on trying to change my outlook on life, because in reality, we really don't have it that bad, and life is pretty good. We just gotta put it into that perspective. And that is what I'm trying to currently change about myself. Are you religious? So I don't necessarily consider myself religious, no. I more so believe in like mindset over religion. What do you do to de-stress? I love watching true crime all the time. All the time. I listen to true crime podcasts, I watch true crime on YouTube, and that's like my jam. That's what I do to unwind. I like to shower and cuddle up in bed and watch some true crime. What are some encouraging quotes that you live by? So I actually have one tattooed on my collarbone. It says, "Do what makes you happy." 100% live by that. If you continue to make choices in your life that you know is going to fill you up and make you feel good and make you feel joyful, then you're just going to live an overall happy life. So I definitely stand by that. What was your first job? My very first job was Culver's. I was a cashier at Culver's. As a female, what is your greatest struggle in the military? I think that's kind of a loaded question. I feel like a lot of women in uniform deal with a lot of the same things when it comes to being taken seriously, and being sexualized in the military can be a problem as well. So I would say those would be the two main struggles. Now that school started, what are your study habits? So I like to study every day. I try to study every day. Right now, my biggest things are in certain classes. So right now I'm taking criminology. My biggest study habit or like tip for criminology, to look at the objectives in your textbook, and while you're taking notes, really think about answering those objective questions. Don't just mindlessly take notes. Answer the questions that are being asked about the chapter. When it comes to anatomy and physiology, I really like any anatomy apps where you can like actually see the body part and like associate it with a word. That really helps. If you have like Quizlet, that helps for the physiology part. And then my English class, I don't really study English. It's kind of hard to like study the kind of English that I'm taking, because it's more like writing. Are you physically active? Yes, I go to the gym very frequently. It's become a part of my morning routine, and it's also become a huge part in me making more healthy habits for my life. Okay, and last one, because I feel like this video is already so long and I've answered so many questions. If today was your last day on Earth, how would you spend it? I would spend it with my friends and family, doing fun things like going out to breakfast, getting coffee, spending time in my mom's pool, hanging out with my pets. And I think I'd finish the night with some hot chocolate and movies, because, I mean, nothing else makes me happier than relaxing and hanging out with my family and friends. Okay, I hope you guys got to know a little bit more about me. If you have any more questions that I didn't answer, feel free to drop them in the comments below. I'll gladly answer you guys. Again, if you're interested in interacting with me on other platforms, I do have Facebook, Snapchat, and Instagram. You guys are more than welcome to add those. I'll add those in the description box below. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye!